Hi everybody, GA, GM, GE, G, all the goods, welcome, I'm Chris McCabe. Recently, you may know me as stepping into the CEO role. Today, I'm just going to go through some of the AMA questions, maybe go a little bit deeper into them, maybe talk about them in a different way, and just sort of open up to the community a little bit more. Yes, in the future, we are absolutely going to be streamlining the process for ONSs and allowing people to connect with others with a human readable name. It's going to be really important to us and the users. And when we're thinking about this feature, it really is sort of a user-first concept where, if we're going to have a lot of users on the platform and they want to connect with a lot of their friends, it's definitely going to be one of those features that lets people do that really easily and simply. And we are going to be constantly working on this in the future, not just on the names, but also on secondary markets and making this just a really enjoyable feature and function of our platform. That's not my game plan. I have a lot of really amazing people on the team that I plan to utilize them on that and get them to do a lot of those public speeches. Key is fantastic at that. I really want to see Josh get in there. We have a few other really awesome people on the team who can bring that energy to a crowd. For me personally, I like to connect on a deeper level with sort of less people, but much deeper. That's my game. That's how I like to operate, and that's the sort of special sauce that I bring to the party. In terms of funding and runway and capital, we are in a pretty strong position, especially if you think about how the market's going. We don't have too much. We didn't have exposure to FTX. Luckily, we got around that one. So that has left our treasury safe. We have enough funding for like more than 12 months. We have more funding coming in, which is really nice. And we would be very interested in raising more capital in the not near future, but in the future as well. So if you're out there, if you love our products, if you see where we're going, give us a call. Okay, so with the GitHub, we do get a lot of feedback. It's fantastic. Our goal is to engage more with the community in GitHub, and we are looking at ways to boost that engagement. So if there's more community feedback in ways that we can do better in that area, I'm interested. Send me a message. We do sort of go through a lot of the GitHub issues and try and resolve them and chat to community members. But yeah, if there's more, if there's feedback on things that we can do to improve, please let us know. All right, so in terms of prioritizing and deprioritizing different areas, really, it's about a snowball effect. If we're doing things that are high friction and low reward for us and the community, we really have to drop that. It doesn't mean that we're dropping, LokiNet Session or Oxen as a core product. It's more about everything that we spend our time on to get those products and ecosystems to their best, and like really prioritizing what's going to return the value. So it's not that we're dropping products; it's that we're focusing on the best parts of all the products. I think everybody would probably agree that Session is becoming a huge product. Our ecosystem is ever growing, and it really needs a lot more attention. It really needs it needs like granular loving. So, with every feature, with every decision that we make, we really need to make sure that we're using our time exceptionally effectively. And when it comes to different time zones, if Simon's mostly in Berlin, it really doesn't help us be our best. So it feels right to bring on a leader such as myself into the team in a way that lets us get really fast feedback loops and get on the top of our game as best as we can, as soon as we can. Yes, Simon will be a part of the project moving forward. He's still a director of the foundation. We have frequent discussions together, and he keeps me on my toes, and I hope I keep him on his toes as well. So we have a bond and a relationship that we've built from co-founders of this organization that won't be broken by a little bit of distance. In terms of LokiNet integration into Session, it won't be delayed. If anything, we'll probably be able to accelerate the integration. We have been working on it for a little while now. Stay tuned. I look forward to some future announcements, but don't hold your breath, but stay tuned. Okay, so when it comes to the websites and reporting issues, that's a really cool idea. Possibly a GitHub repository. Key had some really cool ideas. I'm going to leave this in his hands, and hopefully we can do something that can get the community more engaged in the websites moving forward. Why wouldn't you have a meeting with Chainflip? Awesome team, awesome project. We've been working with a lot of those guys for a long time. And it's less about having meetings with Chainflip. It's about, as someone who's very supportive of the Chainflip project, it's important to me to make sure that that project succeeds. With whatever I can do to help them, which isn't too much. I got a lot on my plate, and I always love their feedback for us as well. Two amazing projects, the Oxen project and the Chainflip project, and there's a lot of valuable information that we can both learn from each other. So yeah, there's a lot of value in meeting with the Chainflip team ongoing. Oxen, the cryptocurrency, is a vital part of the project. So we are really focusing on what does a user need from Oxen? What value does Oxen bring that other projects do not? We are going to be focusing on improving the wallets so you can get in, out, stake, and integrate the wallets into other areas in the future. So that's kind of exciting. With Ledger, we've been working with Ledger for a little while. It is working in the experimental mode, and anyone can get in there and give it a test if you wish. And we look forward to that going into the main part of Ledger in the near future as well. So the wallet's getting refreshed as well. So once that's done, buttery smooth, much faster improvements. We've been tearing it apart, rebuilding it, and really excited for every user out there to have a really fantastic experience whenever they're using Oxen. Excellent. So with Session editing messages, it is quite complicated. There are a lot of edge cases. It's not something that we're working on right now, but it is possible. So possibly we put it in the future, but right now we're not working on it. Yeah, possibly. I kind of want to put it in the monetization sort of basket because there's a lot of administrative overhead and it just really opens up a lot of doors for us, good and bad. So to manage that cost to us, we might actually have to charge for that feature. But in the future, that limit will be increased. How will it be increased? I couldn't tell you right now, but we do want it increased, and we do want to offer every user exactly what they want out of the messaging application. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the AMA video. We will be doing a roundtable over the next few weeks. Hopefully everyone can join us for that one. And I've been receiving a lot of really positive messages from the community, and I really appreciate that. It's really nice. And I'm really excited to lead the project into its bright and beautiful future. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.